So we built our 5 drawers and now we're ready to start on the carcass. You should have left in front of you 3 big pieces of wood, 3 slim pieces of wood and 2 extra pieces. These pieces are just packing and you can actually just push them to one side. We won't be using them. The smaller out of the 3 big pieces is the top. We'll put that one to one side and we'll screw it together later. These 3 pieces here are the support bars. They go from the left-hand side and secure into the right-hand side. If we take one of the panels, big square panels, and just put it over to one side just for a second. This is a side panel. On one of the thin edges, it has chipboard facing, and on the other one, it has a laminate finished face. This is the front, and this is the rear, where the back plate will be nailed onto. Remember, this is called orientation, and it's one of the biggest places where people make mistakes, putting the wrong panel in the right place, but the wrong way around, and you end up with a finished product that has one side which is finished beautifully, and possibly the other side which has chipboard. Taking one of the panels, we can see that one side only has a couple of holes and the other side has a vast amount of holes. Lying it down with the side with the most amount of holes facing upwards, these holes are for the drawer runners. They all come in a self-contained pack. We open up the pack of drawer runners. We've got the pack of fixings which secure the drawer runners to the actual wood product, and we also have the small bolts that secure the drawers to the drawer runners once they're in place. If you look at the drawer runner, you see that there is a hole at one end and then there are 4 holes at the other end. The end with the 4 holes goes nearest the front where the laminated part is. This is made clearer if I turn this round. So we have many holes on the top and we have the laminated part there. That's the front and this is the inside. If we lay one there, one there, and remember, where there's the 4 holes, it goes towards the front. One there and one there. What I've done is I've laid them all right next to where the holes where they're going to be screwed in. And remember, there's 5 drawers, so we're going to have 5 runners. Taking the grub screw from the packet, that's the small, short, stubby screw, not the slightly longer bolt. We're going to screw the runner into the piece of wood with 2 of these grub screws. If we pull back the runner carefully, we'll see that there's some exposed drill section. We're going to screw the grub screw into the 3rd circular hole from the front. Putting it onto the end of the drill, firmly down, taking care not to over tighten it, or exactly the same if you were to use a hand screwdriver, and you'll notice it's in the last hole is now the only option for it to go into. You continue this pattern all the way down until all 5 are done, making sure you put them in the right holes. They'll always line up over the holes. I'm sure you'll do fine. Okay, all our 5 runners are screwed in place, and on this piece of board, all that's left to do now is take a couple of the snail cams and push them in, making sure the arrow is facing outwards in the right direction, into the holes where they fit snugly. Okay, we're going to repeat this on the other side and come back once we're done.